What's up, guys? It's Jake Red the Great here. Better hurry up, or else we'll be late here. I'll be in the NBA in 5 years to stay here. Today we have a an explanation video. Yeah, this is about ankle breakers. Yeah, how to break ankles. Well, you're gonna need this video is gonna be about I know I already made a video called how to break ankles, but that was just the moves. I'm gonna make a part 2 of moves because I knew that the part 1 was kind of a little not too many moves that you could actually use, because there's a lot of situations in basketball where you could just do all that and all that. So anyway, I'm gonna be explaining what type of moves you would use and to shake somebody up or break their ankles. So you would need a lot of momentum on your moves. Well, it depends. There's a couple categories that you'd have to a couple categories of defenders, if the defender is a really good defender, or defender is a kind of stay back defender, or a lockup defender that's a good defender, or it's just a bad lockup defender, or a bad stand back defender. So depends on what type of player you are. If you're a shooter, it also depends on if you're a shooter or not, but I'll explain all that. So we'll start off if you're a shooter. If you're a shooter, you're gonna, or if you're a passer, I'll get to all of it. So if you're a shooter, you're gonna want to either do maybe in between the legs, and then step back. That could shake somebody up. That's if you're a shooter. But anyway, what type of moves would you use? You would use kind of step backs and kind of quick dribble moves to shake people up, thinking that you might shoot, but you could also be unpredictable and drive. But if you're just a shooter, then you would just use a lot of shaking up moves, a lot of quick dribbles. And I'll go over that in part 2, what type of moves those are. Whew, I just pulled out a piece of my nail. It just hurt. Okay, now anyway, so you're gonna want to go, you're gonna want to use moves like that if you're a shooter. And if the defender's laying off, then just pull up for the shot until they start guarding you, and then use the quick dribbles and all that. But if you're a driver, then here's where things get different. You'd want to use moves well, it's good to have variety in your game. You can't just be a driver or a shooter. So if you're a driver, you'd be able to step back. Being unpredictable is a big part of breaking ankles, because they're not expecting it. So if you really want to break some of these ankles, you have a reputation like LaMelo Ball as a shooter, LaMelo Ball might be able to act like he's about to pull up, and then do a quick dribble, and then a nice little saucy layup, and that could shake somebody up or break their ankles possibly, because he has a reputation for shooting. Or even better, Steph Curry. Steph Curry, but they don't know that he's a 2. He's already good at everything. Anyway, if you're a driver, you're just kind of if they're laying off of you, and just pull up for the shot anyway. If you're a driver, you better work on your shot. And if you're not good at shooting, and if you're not athletic at all as a shooter, then you better work on your athleticism. That's all I gotta say. Gotta be good at both sides of the game, and of course defense too. And I'll make a video on defense too. And you're gonna also need to if you're a driver, you could also use quick moves in between the legs. Sham guard, you can also use that. That might get somebody, and then a crossover like that, and then step back shot if you're at that skill level. But anyway, if you're a passer, and pretty much try to drive it in and kick it out to like somebody. Like drive it in, like a little bit of boom boom, kick it out to your shooter. That's a nice assist. A very good playmaking guard would do that. So yeah, that's kind of me, but I'm also a driver too. I'm also a driver anyway. Like I can do that. That's my thing. And like if you're a passer, you would like pretty much try to maybe fake a pass. Like you'd be in triple threat position, which is like this, and then you'd like maybe do like jab, then like kick it out to an open shooter if you bring in a double team. That's an easy way to help your team if you're a passer, and because you don't really break ankles if you're just a passer. Well, if you want to, then you would, because that's a playmaking guard. Passer is a playmaking guard, so I guess that's pretty much it. So hope you found this video Can you speak? I hope you found it helpful, and your journeys to play basketball and breaking ankles and all that. So I guess I'll see you guys later.